Previously on Industry.
We were looking for something fun to do. We all decided a little trip to Star West Motocross Park out in Paris, California would be right up our alley.
Riding Star West was so fun with Greg and Kyle and the rest of the boys. We don't get to do that much and just have fun and ride when we want. So that's one good reason for you to move out here.
Your wife has no friends there and she has friends here.
Exactly.
I just feel like Pennsylvania is able to do off as far as what it can offer you year-round for training.
You want to move out here?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, riding here today is the most fun I've had in a long time.
It's amazing to me how his popularity is starting to explode.
Oh, dude, that is awesome.
What magazine is that?
Everyone lives so far apart. It's really hard to get like the whole team all in one spot. So, you know, anytime that we do that, it's a good time.
Hey man, is Stephen Baldwin around? Is this?
Who's calling?
Hey man, this is Mike Slade calling from 2nd Baptist Church up here in Chickasha, Oklahoma. How you doing, man?
I'm Dan McGranahan, CEO of Icon One Agency. We manage the top athletes in action sports. This is my world. This is my industry. Miss Cory Coffey. She is a incredible BMX girl, a pioneer in her sport.
I started taking my bike down to a local skate park, which happens to be where I met Dan. I was 17 years old, so that was almost 10 years ago.
Gee, dude, my knee hurts still.
So what's the plan then if your knee's gonna go out?
I don't know, why don't we get something going?
As she looks into the next stage of her career, it's design, and she's so fashion forward, and she's such a beautiful girl that she just, fits that world perfectly.
I went down to the trade show this last week and was down at Truth again. I was looking at all their stuff and
Get pretty psyched.
let's do jeans, shirts, jackets, evening wear.
Evening wear.
Oh,
I see it now.
like when I go to the Women's Sports Foundation dinners, we could do
Perfect.
gowns. You can make all my stuff look cute. And
Yeah, make it rideable.
Exactly. I think it's time to really get my brand out there, and
I'm right behind you. That's what best friends are for.
that's right. How long have we been best friends now, since we're little kids?
9 years old.
It's
The
kinda
day
young.
you walked up to me, told me I looked like a boy.
She's been my best friend ever since.
I think it's back to Wednesday morning business meetings. We'll
Wednesday-
actually have a plan now.
Okay, let's do that.
So I'm super excited if Darcy ends up working with me on this new clothing line. She's got the brains behind it for sure. I'm excited to see what kind of business ventures we can possibly do together.
Watching her step into these Miss Cory Coffey designs and being able to guide her through that, super excited about that. We're going to do big things with Miss Cory Coffey. So we got a meeting set up. Tommy wants to design a board. I think it's a great move. We're going to go over all the details and see if we can't come to a, kind of an agreeable direction.
I want to see what you guys, have in mind as far as what this thing looks like. We need to keep that in mind when designing this board, that we don't design a board for, Tommy to go win the gold medal on.
Over-designed.
Yeah. We need to design a board that's real user-friendly.
It definitely have to be done right.
Maybe fun, maybe a little instruction.
Yeah, trick tip, kind of even from starting off, Lincoln turns to a few trick tips to a mini video.
And in order to do that, honestly, we need to start to get an idea as where our costs are going to be.
If we use the Monson factory, they got the bamboo sidewalls down. A bamboo sidewall is gets rid of a lot of plastic ABS in the board, and you could even do a hemp top sheet.
When you go mainstream like that, you know, you write your own history. I firmly believe that. And I believe Tommy can write his own history if this all works and goes and we get a successful company out of it. We need to know how to give back, and like maybe through snowboard clinics and just, you know, on mountain stuff. Maybe bringing inner city kids to the mountains, stuff like that.
And that's what this is about for you.
And I think if your name's going to be written into this, that needs to be written in as a clear objective of the company, you know, from the get-go.
Jaden is so cute out there on that bike. I love it.
I know, he's awesome. He tries to do little tricks like you. Those little one-handers, he's awesome.
Well, hopefully he does end up like me, well, minus the injuries at least.
My sister Jamie is an awesome big sister. We talk every single day on the phone together. She helps me make really important decisions.
How'd your appointment go with the surgeon?
The surgeon told me that I'm gonna have to have complete reconstruction on my knee all over again.
I've endured 2 knee surgeries since then. I had complete ACL reconstructive knee surgery. I have a screw in my tibia and also a screw in my femur bone that's holding that new ligament in place. So right now, I'm able to ride my bike, walk around. I'm still in a lot of pain. And apparently either the screws were not inserted correctly or my new graft never got adequate blood supply and therefore it's failing.
I don't know, I'm kind of sad about it. Like, I don't want to have to go through that again. But I don't really have another choice. It's either do the surgery or not be able to walk. I'm used to riding every single day, and when you can't ride, you're stuck doing nothing.
But you think you'll return to sport, yeah?
Yeah.
How long after surgery? After 6 months you can start riding, or what?
I would hope so. So at least 6 months recovery time.
So that means no contest again this summer.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to make this decision, either do contests this summer or take the entire summer off again. So, I don't
Larry.
Yo, what's up, man?
How you doing?
Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Glad you stopped by.
Yeah.
Want to check out the new goggle we got for you?
So Tommy, Czeschin, and myself in Vegas for SIA, and got some people to meet with, and we're also going to be kind of cruising around, seeing if there's some potential new sponsors out there.
Oh, dang.
Take that same matte color, a little shine to it as well. Put it into a blue for you. What do you think?
Dude, I like that color. That's sick.
It's a great piece, huh?
Yeah.
Got your signature on the inside as well.
Yeah, the fit is very nice.
You like that?
Yeah.
Cool looking piece. What do you think?
I like it. And that lens, this lens is going to get a little darker, so it's kind of black.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. It's going to look just like a limo. You won't even be able to see in it. Keep you rocking.
Thanks, man.
All right, bro. You're welcome.
Good to
Thank
see
you.
ya.
Do you remember you were about his age when you had your first little accident? Right?
Cory's family, super supportive, down to earth. You know, if you know the city they come from, Ojai they're just your typical Ojai family.
She was about Jaden's age. We were at our aunt's house going down the driveway. I was holding her from behind. She was like 3 years old. Told her to hold on and pick up her feet. She steered it right under my dad's truck.
I was watching the whole thing. You know, there's a steep driveway, and then Cory went underneath that on the truck. There's a big A-arm bolt.
Huh?
The A-arm bolt went right dead into her forehead.
Was there blood everywhere?
Her whole face was what? That's why I thought I killed her.
No. I went down and
that
grabbed
drive to the
her
hospital was terrible.
and pulled her off of this bolt.
I thought I did.
I just thought
you were
the
dead.
bolt embedded into her brain.
That's...
After, you know, I got her released, then the blood came.
You would have been responsible for my death.
Yeah,
Well,
I thought
I
she was
killed
gonna.
her.
That's how it started.
I guess.
So, Cory, how's the guy situation going for you?
I did meet a new boy at the OC Fest a little while ago. He rides freestyle motocross.
Yeah, Darcy told me.
Darcy, again? She is just tattling on me left and right.
She didn't tell me.
Someone else was asking him what he thought of Cory, and he thinks she's hot and thinks it's pretty sweet that means really good looking dad.
How old is this guy?
I think he's a little bit younger than I am.
Younger, like what, 10, 11 years?
No, I'm not a cradle robber.
Hey, how's it going?
Save the board for you.
Nice.
Super stoked.
What's the deal with it?
Yeah. Give us a rundown on the board.
Well, the board specifically, it has reinforcements, the diamond wood reinforced,
inside the sidewall here. Gives it a really solid load and unload. Diamond wood's one of the hardest wood substances in the world. When you flex against it, it has an unbelievable return. It also offers a lot of stability in the ride. It's a patent from our factory in Austria. We work with one of the best factories in the world. And they've come up with this textured base idea, and it's basically, in reality, on paper, looks very similar to how the golf ball was originally designed. These soft, dimpled pieces in here allow the same flotation in any way the board sits on the snow.
Looks good, man.
Nice. Excited. Yeah, I enjoyed that thing.
Cool, thanks.
So what's this? The book I was telling you about.
So I recently came to a new book that came out. It's called Famous Firsts, and it represents all of the famous people that were the first in history to do whatever. Somehow I managed to make it in there for being the first woman in the world to ever do a backflip on a bicycle.
Check that out.
No way. You did it. You made it in the book.
It does the job.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
What's the venture from here?
I don't know.
Do you
We'll
have a
see.
choice in this matter, or are you just gonna leave it up to the surgeons? What's your plan?
Either sit back, continue to ride, and destroy my knee more, wear a knee brace, or I guess I could take 6 months off and go back in for the surgery. So
what's going to be with your sponsors then?
I mean, I have to find some other kind of job, I guess. If I can't ride my bike, then I don't really have a job.
But if your knee blows out when you are riding, there goes your sponsors too.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And that would totally bum me out if I couldn't be riding anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, you know. I look around, I've done awesome things with bike riding, and I want to keep doing it.
I know. Crazy it's taken you so far.
After having all of these accomplishments in BMX riding, it's kind of hard to be sidelined, enduring 8 knee surgeries now. And a lot of more girls are starting to ride now, and the level of riding is starting to rise. It's making me really wonder, what am I going to do? Am I going to keep riding? Am I going to keep hurting my body? Or am I going to be able to move forward somehow with BMX?
Awesome. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Miley.
Miley?
Yes, yes,
Nice
yes.
to meet you.
And you're Todd
I'm Todd.
Proctor, correct?
Yep.
Good. Yeah, I work with Dan over at Icon One. But this is Cory Coffey.
Hi, Cory.
And then Josh Slay.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, how are you
Good to
doing,
meet
Todd?
you.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Awesome.
So, you guys want to learn about surfboards, how they're built? Okay.
Sounds
Get
like
some
fun.
hands-on.
Yeah.
All right.
Inside my heart there's never been, my heart there's never been more to say. Something's on my mind, something's in my way.
So here's where the boards are after they've come off the CNC machine.
So you shape every single board, like, you know, it's not like there's somebody else who shapes it for you and just your name's stuck on it.
I always felt really strongly that as a custom board builder, that I design the board and I fine-tune every board too. So back here we've got the DSD machine, and that stands for Digital Surfboard Design. I go onto my computer and I have about 200 different prototypes. And those prototypes are based off hand-shaped boards. Before computers existed, everything had to be hand-shaped. When I first started shaping, there was no computers. Everything was hand-shaped. But now with this machine, what the beauty of it is that you're actually designing the board on the computer, not just copying a board and reproducing a million of the same board.
Right. You're progressing your abilities
Yeah,
too.
it's limitless that way also. So when you get the final cut, it's pretty much done. You don't do that much changes to it once it comes off here. But the design that you're putting into it when you're actually on the computer is so unique on each board. And that's adjusted to, like how we're talking about the different types of surfers there are.
Todd Proctor showed us around his surfboard shop, which was way cool. I felt kind of privileged getting to go back there.
And
Yeah,
you have
absolutely.
materials that can make you surf better and are going to last you longer.
Yeah.
You know?
And it kind of broke my heart a little bit as well, because Skate Street, the skate park where I grew up at, was right across the way from there. And the owner was killed, Tim Garrity, so it just brought back a lot of memories, because that's like being at a second home, Skate Street.
Well, that was neat.
Yeah, that was cool. So now, tell me more about, like, I know you guys
both have some history with the building over here with Skate Street.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Skate Street, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just kind of weird. I mean, standing here right now, I kind of feel like my heart's broken. I mean, Skate Street was my second home almost, and I was riding my bike there almost every single day or playing on skateboards, making friends, and it just breaks my heart to see that it's some empty building now, that the minute that Tim left this earth, it instantaneously turned into something else. I think everything happens for a reason, and Dan, for instance, has always been at Skate Street. That's how I know Dan to begin with, which is pretty cool. So if it wasn't for Tim and his dreams, really, I don't think I would have ever met Dan, or I probably would have never even have been here or met all the other people. But I know that we've really experienced a huge loss in the skateboarding and BMX world for sure, not having this place to come to. I mean, we don't even have a great indoor park around here. You have to drive at least an hour away.
Tim started Skate Street, and then Dan became friends with him and helped him out a little bit and stuff like that. But, you know, like Tim, the man, it's like, for me, it seems so elusive because I never met him.
Right. He influenced so many people's lives around here, and I think every single person that encountered Tim has really gone through a huge loss. I mean, I'd be hanging out like in the lobby here at Skate Street, and Tim would walk in, and it's like he would instantaneously light up the room. It was just, I don't know, I still feel like a big loss, like with him gone, Skate Street being gone. This is where I first met Dan, and it seems like it was the beginnings of his vision that we're all kind of here now.
It all started with Skate Street.
It's pretty cool.
Unbeknownst to us.
Yeah.
All the ones you try to love and never learn with open
This entire building
was just one big skate park?
Yeah, the whole thing was a skate park.
Huh.
It was the best skate park you've ever seen in your life.
Right.
I mean, you walk in, the whole thing, there's like a big catwalk. Everybody, like visitors could come in.
Really?
Look down at the park, check it out. It was really awesome.
Huh.
But then they just turned it into something else. And
after Tim died, whoever took it over just tried to do different things.
Yeah.
So he really was like the life of it. He kept it together.
No, really. I mean, the minute that Tim left this earth, I mean, this place turned into shambles, and it just fell apart. Breaks my heart.
That's really sad. Hey, it's Miley.
What's happening?
Okay, nothing. Stephanie is about to meet up with me, and we're going to talk about the Icon 1 party. First, you're not, when it comes to venue, you're pretty set on like it being in Orange County, right?
Here's just the one thing I want to point out. If it's not going to be in Orange County, let's not go to Hollywood thinking that we're going to get Hollywood people to show up because we went to Hollywood.
Right, no. I think it was more just there were more options. But second, when it comes to, like, we talked about how the party would be linked up with a charity. I know that you really have a heart for Africa, and I was thinking maybe we could do something for Love Mercy.
Oh, yeah. That's actually a super rad one.
Yeah, like the organic farmer.
Yep.
I love that
the
guy.
organic farmer.
For sure. And then also, we need to call Monster right now. You need to give them more than a week heads up. So if we wanted them to maybe be part of it or whatever, start thinking about like your list of people that you truly like want to invite, so we can start just getting a list together, and then shortlist that to people that you are personally going to call on the phone and be like, yo, bro, you got to be there. Oh, Stephanie's here. Got to go. Bye.
Hey, Smiley Miley. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Good to see you.
Good. Hello.
How are you doing?
Good to see you, honey.
All right.
Icon 1 launch party. It's a big day. Everything's got to go right. So I'm going to work with Stephanie, party planner lady, and Miley's going to be hands-on with her. And yeah, she needs to get everything right.
So, we have a lot to talk
for
about.
your partake?
Yes. I love throwing me a good party. But yeah, we've got nothing. Well, I just got off the phone with Dan.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so I've got some direction. Not much, though.
Okay, Miley, this party's in 3 weeks, and I need your guest list as to be a priority, like top priority for you and Dan. I mean, you want this to look good for you and Icon 1.
Right.
This is what's representing your guys' management company.
It is a priority, and I'm not worried about it because I know people will come out, but we need to get, at least hold your day. Save the date. So
you really have to. There are so many avenues that we still haven't even come across. We don't have a venue. You still need gifts. You guys are even talking about bringing on a charity. You want a red carpet. You need so many things that still need to be done that nothing has been done for this party. I've done parties and I've pulled stuff off, but I've had a little more time. I mean, you're just adding more and more, and for 3 weeks away, that's kind of crazy. So do you think we can get Dan committed for a meeting so we can get this moving?
Okay, this is what's gonna happen. Dan, we're gonna sit him down, and then we're gonna start talking about this, and then he's gonna talk about whatever philosophy that he's got, and we're gonna ignore him because we're just gonna let him feel that like he's making sense. But if we just do the work, and he may say, oh, well, I thought such and such. I'm like, great, you thought such and such.
Is he gonna be unhappy by things, by not being around when we're making decisions?
No. No. Okay. I don't really listen to him that much.
Well, I hear what you're saying, and that's all well and good, but I don't know what to tell you until I have a guest list and we hear from Dan and what he wants to do. And both of you make a decision.
Next time on Industry. That'd be awesome to get hooked up for Mammoth.
Yeah, we'll get you guys set up.
Sweet.
What do we need?
I don't know anything about snowboarding, and I know like that's something that we're gonna do.
Maile is all about the look. She doesn't care how it actually rides.
Yes.
Just did X Games and a Grand Prix before that.
We're gonna go down the Strand. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Here's your rope for the wakeboard handle. This is what tows you out.
Am I smiling? What am I doing? We need to get our priorities together.